What's up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. If you like short films, independent short films, movie reviews, this is another place to be. My channel. Leave comments. I will get back to you. Let's have a conversation. I just love creating. So I am finally here to talk about two new projects that I am working on right now. Celestial Echoes, Fragments of Tomorrow, which I started writing and shooting, but right now that's on pause, as well as another short film, micro short film, mockumentary that I did called Elise and Clarice, Majestic Young Ladies. That's done. And I have my cousin doing the audio engineering. So I'm hoping that he can fix up the little issues that I have with audio because I shot it differently, and realizing in the end of how I shot it that audio, which seems like it can be saved. I think he's doing very well with what I've seen. He has to redo it. But it just, the way I did it, it kind of prolonged the process of finishing the film entirely in the editing department. So, but I put everything together. He just needs to get that audio fixed. And now I know not to do what I did before, you know. I should have just kept the lav mics on them, or just get better lav mics, because I realized lately when you're moving a lot with the lav mics, it kind of has that sound. I don't know if you can hear that on my shirt, but it's like that kind of gets in the way of dialogue. So I was away from them shooting on the rig, and I had the lav mics on the rig itself. But you know, since I'm far from them, the distance and all that, and then my shooting separately elsewhere, even though it's in a somewhat similar room where there's barely anything in it, is a little off. But it's something that I think it could be fixed. And so I'm excited with that project because, you know, it was a little thing that I wanted to do with residents from the building that I work at, for their daughters to have a project, because they've been taking acting classes, and I was just impressed with a video that I was shown by with them in it, and I wanted to do something for them, and I did that. So I put it together. I think it looks cool. Again, it's a micro short mockumentary. I had fun with them. They enjoyed, you know, being a part of it. So I'm just hoping the editing and the sound area can be fixed. And if not, I would do ADR, because I did ADR for my scenes, but I realized when I did mine and, you know, how they sound and theirs, it's just two different, you know, sounds. It doesn't sound right. And I would have them do ADR, but I don't know if they're in that level yet to do the ADR. Like, they'll, you know, want to do it. I don't want to bother them, and the understanding of trying to mimic your voice, your lips, and say things. So that's where we're at now with that. But it is coming together, and I'm excited. But if worse comes to worse, I think there's something that I could do with the film in general, and just maybe have it like a silent film mockumentary where, you know, I'll just have the words written out and the actions are there. I mean, you know, I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to delete it. I won't have time to reshoot it. I'm trying to get it out before the summer for a film festival. They're going away on vacation soon, so I just won't have time. But, you know, that's what's been going on. I'm excited about it. Celestial Echoes, I was hot going to, you know, making it happen. I wasn't going to do it at all, but I've been shooting it with, you know, a friend of mine so far, just one of the actors in my scene, and another friend of mine who's not an actor, but he's been part of it, who plays Kanoa Kahili, Louis. He has been providing more of the voice over or voice dialogue for the character, because he's not physically in the scene. He's a drone, so he's been, you know, providing me with that. But right now it's been on hold. I've had to leave my apartment for a week for, you know, things to be handled there, so I can't shoot right now. And I got to get in contact with my one friend. I know she's been busy, and I haven't had time to speak with her about lines that I need. So, but, you know, I don't want to bother her because I know she's been busy. I hate having to, like, keep reaching out to people, even though I know you have to do that as a, you know, a filmmaker and an artist. But it's like, I realize people are busy, so I'm just giving them their space, and I don't want to be too annoying. But these projects are coming out. I'm still working, and I'm currently on the side also working on another project. It's just, I'm playing with an idea, another sci-fi piece, maybe horror, but I haven't settled on what the story is. I'm just like gathering things and trying to see what I want to do. But that's just the update video that I wanted to give. I am working. I know I said I've been been trying to get this video out about the projects that I'm working on and where I'm going with that. But it is happening.